Ok, bon. Donc on a notre bois de chêne. Maintenant au niveau du tasse. Ok, on s'en fout. On va aller vite fait au temple. Je pense qu'on a des niveaux à prendre. Et il y a aussi longtemps qu'on a été voir les constellations. Un niveau plus pour Sarina. Un pour Hollywood. Guibari qui passe niveau 40. Nickel. Sheila qui passe niveau 40 aussi. Qu'elle doit passer 38, je suppose. Nickel. D'ailleurs, en parlant de Calas, il a une épée à changer. Voilà. Place de ça. Les constellations, je crois qu'on a eu en donné il y a longtemps. Je crois que j'ai donné des constellations à ce vieux prêtre là. Du coup, on va y en donner. Ouais. Il y en a un paquet. Bon. Allez, il va tout mettre en place. Comme ça, on va revoir un petit peu la constellation il y a longtemps. Dans ma partie la plus avancée, je vous montrerai à quoi ça donne parce que j'ai complété les constellations. Je l'ai fait, j'ai fait quasiment à 100% quasiment. Donc, j'ai pas tout fait, mais je sais qu'il y a pas mal de choses que j'avais faites. Serpentaire. Lire. La balance. Le lion. Non, on s'en fout. Ça, je donne à notre perso. Il a déjà un appareil photo bien pas mal. On va donner un nouvel appareil et puis on va te mettre des nouvelles cartes. Place 3. prendre ça. Un appareil photo dans le secteur, lui. On va pas pouvoir trouver le pire, c'est pas grave. Ouais, bah ça va être pas mal. Bon. On a fait le tour, on arrête un petit peu le petit... la refonte de tout ça, continue notre voyage. On va aller par là. Dans son magasin. D'accord, la personne. Là j'ai déjà fait. On va se remonter là-haut. Bon. Ça va en bas. On va retourner là-dedans.
About a year ago, our elder, the great Camro, had a vision. It foretold the rebirth of an evil god. Ever since then, we've been paying a great deal of attention to the nations of the sky. As the seals of the End Magnus were broken one by one, even down here beneath the taint clouds, we could feel an evil power brewing. We no longer wield the power held by the great wizards of old. There was little we could do to stop such an evil from resurfacing. Mizudi must have overheard the adults talking about it, and set off immediately trying to save the world alone.
Wow. To save the world alone? That's pretty reckless for a great Mizudi.
D'accord, il y a un truc avec les téléporteurs. Oh, faut que je devine ça. Alors. Donc, alors, tout en haut à gauche. C'est à droite, mais c'est pas grave. Alors, il clignote. D'accord, en fait, il clignote pour nous dire. Tout en haut à gauche. Pousse-toi, toi. Mais pousse-toi, espèce de nul. Oh, connasse. Allez. Putain, elle va pas me faire chier jusqu'au bout, hein. Pinch à la con, là. D'accord, faut demander que ça clignote, il faut aller dedans. Celui-là ici. Ça c'est pour Calas. Je peux pas l'atteindre moi le mec ici. s'occuper de ça. Bon. Bon, on va parler un petit peu à tout le monde alors. Ah merde, je suis dans le cas par ça, tant pis. On va parler un petit peu à tout le monde. On va tourner là-dedans. Bon. Chouette. La modestie, ça te... D'accord. On va parler à tout le monde par là. Hein. Ah, voilà une cinématique.
Excuse me, young lady. Could I have a look at that pendant you're wearing?
Of course.
Thank you. Have you folks ever heard of an ancient artifact called the Earth Sphere? Mizuti's ancestors, the great wizards of old, made it to seal the bodies of the dead gods within the 5 islands. I believe that pendant of yours is the Earth Sphere itself. Yet it seems to have been shattered. So what you have there is actually only a piece of the Earth Sphere.
So this is the Earth Sphere.
200 years ago, a man named Calbrin came down from the sky. He stole the Earth Sphere from us and took it back to the sky with him. It must have been owned by a great many people through the ages, ages, yet here it is again, back in our lands. A twist of fate, perhaps.
Lord Calbrin's ancestor. He stole the Earth Sphere?
I guess since Lord Calbrin's ancestor stole it, it was stored at the Duke's Manor for quite a while. Then Melodia must have found it there, and secretly passed it on to Gelderblane.
Then you swiped it from him. I'll make
So the Earth Sphere was used to seal the gods' parts as Ed Magnus deep underground. Which is why it could also be used to awaken them.
Young lady, even though it may be broken, the sphere is still a very sacred artifact. It may prove useful to you someday. Please keep it safe.
Yes, I will.
D'accord, en fait, on avait un fragment permettant de sceller le bal de Malversio. Intéressant. Bon, normalement.
The Great Camro is having a very important discussion.
Camro, do you intend for us to rot down here in these? Now that the evil god has awakened, what is the point of sitting here doing nothing? I've waited long enough. That old goat, he has no clue whatsoever.
That is Sir Crumley, chief of a neighboring village. Please don't mind him. He always gets worked up like that when talking with the Great Camro. Their discussion seems to be over. The Great Camro will see you now.
D'accord. Le mec, il s'est encastré dans son trône. Pas mal.
Great Camro, the great Mizuti has just returned.
Is this he? The Great Camro?
Correct.
Welcome home, Mizuti. It must have been awful for you up there in the sky. Your efforts are appreciated.
No problem. Every time. Peace.
People of the sky, I bid you welcome to the village of Gemma. It seems you've taken good care of our Mizuti. Please accept my thanks.
No. Thank you. Thank you for helping us out of that tight spot the other day.
Mizuti called to us, so we hastily attempted a sealing spell. Yet, the power of the evil god was immense. Honestly speaking, I was unsure what would become of us.
Without your help, we'd have been killed by Malpersio for sure. Thank you so much.
It was the least we could do. As you must know from seeing our village, we no longer possess the powers once wielded by the wizards of old. 1,000 years have passed since our people started living in these poisonous conditions. Devastated from battles with the gods, our magic has all but withered away. As I'm sure you recall from your confrontation with Malpersio, even the combined power of our villagers did little more than slow the creature down. Many of us collapsed after the effort. Regretfully, we no longer have the power nor the will as a people to leave the taint clouds and face Malpersio. But Mizuti is a very strong child, with potential rivaling that of the ancient wizards. It's almost as if Mizuti were one of our ancestors, reincarnate. Perhaps this potential is why the child has always been somewhat different from the others in our village. I'd say it was a blessing in disguise for her to have gone up there and found all of you. Although facing great dangers in the sky, she needs companions such as you to help develop her potential.
She?
You mean the great Mizuti is a she?
Oh, you didn't know?
Learn something new every day.
According to one of our village legends, 1,000 years ago, our ancestors used 3 sacred artifacts to defeat the gods. The sword of the heavens, the ocean mirror, and the earth sphere.
The sword of the heavens, the ocean mirror, and the earth sphere.
And the ocean mirror is...
The ocean mirror was given to the people of the Icelands by our ancestors. It's been shattered, and the earth sphere is in pieces. But the third artifact, the sword of the heavens, is still safe here in our lands. It should prove a great help when facing Malpersio, as it was against the gods some 1,000 years ago.
Where can we find the sword of the heavens?
It is kept in the Garden of Death, just north of this village. Here, take this key. Use it to unlock a door deep within the garden.
All right, let's go down there and get the sword of the...
Callus. You seem to have a mysterious friend with you. It is a pleasure making your acquaintance. The children of the earth welcome you, brave spirit. You have fought courageously side by side with your friends from the sky. Please strive on, so that the world may not fall into darkness. Callus, you and your spirit friend just may be the key to restoring our world.
Huh?
You should go now. Please be careful.
Ok, bon, on aura appris des choses. Ah, une dernière chose, Calas. Ces personnes derrière moi sont les gardiens des légendes des enfants de la Terre. Les histoires qu'ils vous raconteront sur le passé du monde vous intéresseront peut-être. Après tout, nos combats actuels sont aussi un combat contre notre propre passé. D'accord. Bah, écoute. Voulez-vous écouter une histoire? Une histoire. Écoutons une histoire. Volontiers, racontez-nous votre histoire. D'accord.
Long, long ago, when the world was still lush, green, and had a blue ocean, there lived huge creatures with terrible powers. People were awed by them and called them gods, the Lord of the trees, of the water, of the clouds. They were sibling gods of Malpersio. The wise and old great whale living in the ocean was one of the gods.
In ancient times, gods and men maintained a peaceful existence. Yet about 1,000 years ago, a war erupted between them. It is said that the cause of the conflict was man's invasion of the gods' territory in an attempt to expand their lands. But no one knows exactly what happened. Vicious battles ensued between God and man. Eventually, the men emerged victorious. The creatures who followed the gods and fought for them were exiled, sent to a dark corner of another dimension. Along with their stronghold, Core Hydra.
Our ancestors, the ancient children of the earth, were wizards. Having defeated the gods, after a long and arduous struggle, they decided to take the dead gods apart, sealing each of them in 5 separate islands, and magically raising them into the sky. The earth had been ravaged and poisoned during the war, so any future hope of survival was set afloat in the sky. Those islands are your homes now. Sadal Sud, Diadem, Anuenue, Mira, and Alfard, 5 islands in the sky. Even after death, a strong power resided in the corpses of the gods. The 5 floating islands have prospered until today, largely due to the power of the gods buried within them.
It is said that they buried the gods' bodies separately, so as to prevent them from returning to this world ages later. It is also said that different parts of the gods' bodies were chosen for burial, resulting in diversity among the inhabitants of the sky. Yet, this worked against us. Who could have imagined that after so many years, someone would attempt to fuse those parts together again?
After the war with the gods, the wizards remained on the earth. They stayed to prevent poison that had engulfed the land from reaching the sky, and also to purify their lands. That is the purpose of the taint clouds. For 1,000 years now, the taint clouds have covered the entire earth.
Bon, ok. Ah, l'autre va me répéter les steaks. Ah. Mais, ah. Mais prends l'escalier. Galérer pour prendre un escalier, c'est pas mal ça.